Dear Mr. Farrakhan, there is nothing greater. Is a great feeling when someone tries to go hard to speak about all the wrongs of the black people. Because when you do that, especially correct, but when you do it wrong, you get rolled. I'm telling you, you guys are missing it. You guys are missing it. Black and white agencies did this together. Now, regardless, th- you can't help but being a lie, progression, cover up style by nature itself, the Trinity. So you guys are missing it. You guys are missing the first sequence part of the Old Testament, first sequence part of the Quran. I just listened to you, everyone, not just you. You're smarter than a whole lot of people, but I just listened to an hour and you said nothing. I mean, because you're reacting to hate that is recorded being used to maintain fact cheapening nature styles and reaction that are blaming the wrong things, others, and selves for those people. Undercover is enrolled, is recorded, invested, involved with a vertical and a horizontal database racketeering method that has nations bonded, grouped individually and together, species, nature, or volume, tactically ulterior from how we're bonded, individually grouped, and together, species, nature, or volume, actually. Where it has now, it's going to make more temporary positive. That is also making more and more positive forever nature. Only the extent of it is debatable. But see, they're offensively forcing debate. Only context ever heard. You know, styles of liars pretending other people's are not quality of fact. Criminal insidious natures of logic forced respected. Now that's for the experts of logic, intercultural racketeering natures, black and white with child sex offenders, psychology doctors. It's all right to have a job and a title. Don't pretend it's value. You see what I'm saying? Now we have black and white together here, and we have punk grammar school leaders, old men. Not you. I'm just saying me, you too. Everyone. This is a quality of fact treatment nature, premise treatment, sequence treatment. It's sequence true, inherent, the order to the finite, the order to the active, the order to the progressive. Romulus and Remus are about the inherent. The male is alone. That's yang. Can't help but be valuable because you can't separate alpha. You can't separate yin and yang. So if you do, then you automatically have the value of Romulus and Remus and of Adam and Eve unceasingly gaining progressive value. That's a progressive nature of volume that's increasing. And it lifts in gifts right here. The fruits of evolution is gifts, or it forces it from here, lethal IDs, force space nature transfer. Proper definition of that. Correlation showed me. It says right in the beginning of the Old Testament, right in the beginning, all you have to know is understand here. This is about the identity the sciences share. And it's not constant. Where it is now, how it's constant, it's showing further. See, we're not a volume science, actual. We have volume theory with a Big Bang up front, black physical delusions. Where'd the Big Bang come from? Had to be generated. From nowhere, one identity of value progression is self-generating as one nature of volume. That identity nature is as forever nature, distinct from air as space, distinct from earth as space. Things grow up from the earth, come into it. Things grow up from the water, come into it. Identity becomes more and more. You pull alpha out, you bring out some more distinction, more value. It's further positive or negative further. If it's simultaneously positive, then it's positive also onto alpha and onto Romulus and Remus and onto Adam and Eve. Adam is the subject and Eve is the verb. A verb's identity changes when not used as the main verb. See how a predicate of the law valued to the law while the predicate is valued to English? In value, all values connect in demonstration of identity's nature's course. Bach sings, of course. Fake branches fall. CT. George Washington had to leave overt criminal slavery in Connecticut right before the last battle of the Revolutionary War, even with the French general's help, because group nations were here. No one could have a unity unless it was anywhere near anything but being able to be stay. Sick rules. Forced. Same way they forced the worst parts of it. Same way we have in our faces, tactically forsaken zoning laws involved with the fact, human nature, torture, and slavery of our founders. They need you to compare. Correlation nature is a trinity. We have fake sides, fake middles, physical delusions since semi-ancient times. These are just your minds. They have all these denominations of Christianity. They have criminal uses of all these right next to the religious spots, right next to the campuses. A vertical and horizontal racketeering method that then makes you say agent, fact, human nature, value blamed on other things other than themselves. Correlation nature is extensive but simple means. One way redeems. So we have a principal sex offender campus with prosecutors and with male and female. Whole bunch of female judges, black and white judges. Whole bunch of various natures of courts, their family members. One-way reports. WFSB stealing me to fake words. Facebook taking me off, kicking me off too. And see how the difference here is I'm trying to counter the New Britain Superior Courts. Other courts involve racketeering acts, falsified police reports, crimes with their Facebook page with child sex offenders, saying people already involved racketeering with them through time. Fake! No, see, I need a response, and we all people offensively. It's all right to have people have opinions, but then someone needs mandated law followed, and it's not. Mandated law is not followed when someone's entertaining color like that, especially Jim Crow, that insidious trick. Because now we're still with that theater. We have criminal insidiousness nature. Do not say what you want, but don't call it. You guys are wrong when you translate it. Unbelievers. This is about science. This is about criminal insidiousness nature is the term. I don't even have to know. Criminal insidiousness nature is being described by the first part of the crime. What's forcing people, group, nations sick is being described as the first part of the crime. State scenarios forcing the leaders to be knaves. We have that here. All we need is recorded. Facebook's involved with child sex offenders, male and female judges, doctors, forging names, switching names, drug racketeering, formal, informal, juxtaposed. I'll delete the delusions from the criminal foreign influence. Everyone make an opinion about white and black. You guys are nuts with them. Don't be it. Don't be it. All we need is recorded. Hello, my friend from Russia. I'm talking about Facebook racketeering, their roles with child sex offenders, right through administrations, not by accident, because these are Washington, D.C., on off New Haven FBI, on off their roles with these clubs, with the pathology of infrastructure, shared place. You can't defend that enough at the same time. This is a tactically denatured relationship to nature, specifically to mimic nature's relationship to that. Demonstration, negative value, nature progression since some ancient times. Effectively maintain self-value by the rail devil. You guys got little kids telling them, oh, it's the Satan, it's the devil. Hey! And then the Antichrist is needed too with these fake Jesus Christ loving. When it comes time to mandated law, they're worthless. I did now. They're forging names and switching names into cultural fake books. All we need is recorded. All we need for instant evolution, fruits, and gifts. All we need, we're preaching right here. Fake branches bow and fall. Who disbelieves? Pick one name in sequence. We know what everyone says. It's on YouTube. Who doubts one thing I said in all of my videos? Now see, we have Facebook law, various natures of CIA, their family members, FBI, their family members, you sick punks. Make it worse. Make it worse. Pick one name and sequence in the branch you are getting down. I'll show you how to deal with the Facebook. Get them to a response for the racketeering with the judges. Forging names, switching names, racketeering with the wording of the statutes, leaving out exceptions and exception nature. See a blank of eyes. I'll tell you, no one's going to defend black better than me. No one. I have the whole plane set up. You guys are blocking my time because you're preventing me from using my evidences because you're hiding the evidences, which is Facebook, which is every stupid thing that comes out of everyone's mouth. Opinions. I use what is true always and not denying and not valuing denied exceptions and exception nature. And this is how you treat slavery. Like racketeering. Racketeering. Way worse. Juxtapose fake care. Juxtapose sick justice. Fake. Evil. Still. Passionate emotions aren't bad. They have a sequence nature true always. I'm not even mad. I'm just speaking because vaccines tells us things. I know how to fight. Yeah. Since pounding drums, we have physical delusions forced to entertain, criminal foreign influence sciences, criminal foreign influence database relationships. Who disbelieves? Pick one name and sequence and get down. We need federal stewardship of this state. This is interstates. New York City. Now we have Wethersfield, Connecticut, on and off the state judicial branch offices, on and off the state prison offices, involve database racketeering, whole bunch of people, whole bunch of names, them consciously knowing that, pretending that means something when they have a whole bunch of people need to pretend they need to lie about the passions and emotions of people. Then and now, needing them strong. Because when we use calm speech, they're attaching us to fake recorded things, boxings. It tells us things, behold, Farrakhan. I know how to win. Boxings begin. For real. All I need is a response. Forging names, switching names, speaking through other people. I got their whole goddamn crime methods. All kinds of racketeering with cases already. They don't know what to do. They're stuck. All kinds of raising interbranch, criminally foreign influence. All kinds of uses of AT&T. All kinds of uses of Washington. All kinds of uses of the Pentagon. More Predicate Act Trade Center. Now, who disbelieves? Farrakhan. You want to win? Or you're going to be with, see, this is another thing. This is very, very important that you understand this. Everyone needs to understand this. Black and white agencies together. Then and now, we're real sick punks, roles. with the racketeering that left mass people forsaken, actual logistic impositions on people, actual sick logic, free speech, right through these fake sides. All rise. For real, for real. I need a response. Please respond. Please don't be a coward, everyone. Who's not a coward? Pick one name in sequence. Who disbelieves? Respond to me here. We're going to demonstrate the male crime racketeering, all kinds of racketeering psychology, each database relationship click. Not by accident. This is since before computers. Now they have them recorded, confessed, and demonstrated racketeering uses of interbranch Facebook pages, intercampuses, IT departments, different departments of the campuses. I'll read their souls. I'll delineate their souls. I'll delineate any of you. I'll delineate your delusions from your criminally foreign influence, fact-treating nature, right up through these criminally foreign influence campus marcias since semi-ancient times. This just reminds, since before the modern nations were founders, pounding drums. A'udhu billah, bismillah. A'udhu billah, bismillah. You guys know nothing about the Trinity. Everyone. You guys know nothing about justice. Everyone. You guys know nothing about truth. Everyone. You guys know nothing about exception nature. Cool. Now, this is how you fight when you're fighting about quality of fact treatment nature. And when you're doing that, then you know who's even entertaining the way they teach them now is out of their mind sick. It's real simple. It's called James Marbury versus Madison. It's called free speech. It means you don't have to know the name of the goddamn. You have to know free speech. You have to know unabridged Constitution. You have to know sub-roles are sick. See, those are little trick fact, like a magician goes to the store to buy a trick. We have these racketeering natures with fact treatment nature racketeering uses of the statutes and of precedents originally instilled criminally foreign influence the delusions raw. Whole bunch of fake sides pretending not to realize raw eyes. We had DACA used for this recorded, confess to demonstrate. See, they confess that also through a Facebook page pretending to be me. Sorry, through a YouTube page pretending to be me. Involved with the Facebook pages with the Justice Department racketeering motherfuckers with the child offenders. I shouldn't have to fucking beg all these fucking times. When I say someone's fucking with the kids, you get the motherfucker from the New Britain Superior Court Facebook page. Get them the one fucking name in sequence. And you two stop fucking with the kids. Fucking their mind up. Who the fuck are you? Fake side motherfuckers. Get that fucking Facebook off the fucking planet. Motherfucker.